It's funny how I'm making these sex videos, right? Not actual sex videos, but videos of why I refrain from sexual activities. And it's just about I just want to find my person because at the end of the day, sex can be a dangerous game to the point where you have an unwanted child, where you are loving the child regardless because the child is a blessing, or you end up getting like some disease, anything, something you can't cure. So like for me, ever since like my stroke, I'm not doing anything that could potentially harm me or cause risk. Why would I want to do that? I'm telling you, I think through experience is what changes us as a person. Because somebody can tell you something, you're like, oh, whatever. But when you go through something yourself, whatever the situation is, it makes you analyze every single thing we do. So like for me, and I'm not gonna say for me. So if you have a boundary, man or woman, and you might feel like, oh, I'm overdoing it to the point, like an example, like somebody have their phone face down on the table. Some people it's not a big deal to them, but for you, if it's a big deal to you, it's a big deal because through your situation and your experiences, you have valid reason to feel a certain way. Not to say everybody is a threat or everybody is a cheater or a liar, but when you start skipping out on red flags, that's how you get into situations and PTSD you will never forget about. Because for me, so many red flags I avoided, and I ended up getting myself into a bad situation where like I'm doing better now, but I still think about it, and I'll just be like, damn, if I didn't go through that, I wouldn't be thinking about it. But at the end of the day, it taught me so much because experience is our best teacher. And would I know how to pick out the right man or the right woman if I didn't go through those bad times? No. And it's just crazy because the first two boyfriends I had, they were cool. I had nothing bad to say about them. I used to try to think them, like, why did he piss me off? It was just more of habitual ways, meaning like one didn't like to work, one didn't want to travel a lot. So I feel like they could be more content with somebody else, just not for me. But when I met a bad person, that shit opened my eyes for the better. Like, I don't cry or regret any of it. It just makes me think like, be better in your decision making next time. And what I was talking about earlier with the sex videos, I was talking about why I don't have sex and why I refrain from it. And then now I'm getting a bunch of music videos talking about nothing but sex and gyrating. So it was just funny how the world works, or they can hear me, right?